Hey folks, hey, great morning. Welcome to another Sunday mindset message here. Okay. Where I go live every Sunday to give you the message for the week. And this morning's topic is what you want wants you. Okay. Type that in the comment section below. What you want wants you. Okay. How's everybody doing? How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So go ahead and comment your names below. Happy Sunday. I feel absolutely amazing. Business is taking off. We're getting so many new students right now at overnightmillionaireuniversity.com. So I'm elated, and I've been extremely busy, but not too busy to give you the message for the week. And if you're brand new to the Sunday's mindset message, I'm Wesley Virgin. I'm a self-made millionaire in Houston, Texas, and I go live on Instagram just to share my philosophy with the millions of people who decide to log on, who wants to win, basically, who wants to be able to be a creator of their life, to have the life that they want, not the life that was just given to them, okay? So get ready, take notes, find your quiet place to really absorb this content, to really listen, because I'm going to share some things that's going to blow your mind here this morning, that's going to allow you to have the best week of your life. How many of you, comment below if you believe that this week is going to be the best week of your life? Comment below if you believe that. Comment below if you believe that this week, and maybe you don't know how that's going to happen. Maybe there's no evidence, no indication that this week will be an amazing week. But how many of you just believe for some reason in your gut, in your heart, you just say, you know what, I know something amazing is about to happen, so let me prepare myself for that thing right now. Go ahead and comment below here if you believe that. And listen, if you don't believe that, I just invite you to consider believing that now. Okay? So let me go ahead and jump into the topic here. So listen, hey, I remember in my later 20s when I was struggling financially and trying to make a ton of money, trying to be a millionaire. And at that time, I was listening to a lot of motivational content. I remember I was overseas in Afghanistan. I was working as a contractor when the war was going on at that time. And I remember being mailed this iPod. It was you remember iPods, folks? So I got mailed an iPod that had over 80 gigabytes of personal development on the iPod. I mean, that iPod was phenomenal. It kind of changed my life, honestly, or it changed the trajectory of my life. And I was listening to this thing. So I'm overseas. I was working 12 hours a day for the government, making pretty good money. But, I was in Afghanistan, a war zone. But there was one particular person on the audio, and his name was Jim Rohn. I don't know if you guys know who Jim Rohn is, but he's probably arguably one of the greatest motivational speakers on the planet here. And he said something that resonated with me because I was out there trying to chase success, trying to do whatever it took. And I was in so many different organizations, so many different things. I was trying to make money. Even though I was making money overseas, I wanted a business. One thing when you're making a little money, even at your job, you want something on the side, right? You want something that's producing passive income, okay? So come at the word passive, if that's what you want. You want sleep money, right? Money that comes in regardless of what you do, okay? And that's what I wanted at that moment. However, so let me share with you what he said. That was an eye opener for me, and maybe it will open your eyes as well. He said, what you want wants you. Okay? He said, what you want also wants you. So how I interpret it was this. if there's a version of the man that I want to be, that man already exists. Okay? That man, or even that woman, for all my ladies and queens on here this morning, like there's a version of you that already exists on this planet. So what you want wants you too. Your desires, your dreams, your goals. Okay? They want you too. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Comment below. Give me a thumbs up. Like what you wants you. And I got excited because I said, wow. Okay, so if what I want wants me, that means what wants me is moving closer to me as well. Like just as fast as I'm working and grinding and hustling and just trying and trial and error, there's something else that is moving as fast as I'm moving. So we both can meet one day in the land of paradise. And let me tell you something, folks. It's the truth. You know, what I wanted me too, because when I began to change my paradigm, I'm going to teach you how to do your identity. I realized that I didn't need to chase it. I needed to become it. Okay. That's another thing that Jim Rohn said. He said, stop chasing success and attract it. And what he meant in layman's terms, he said, well, if you want success, you must become a person that success is looking for. Because let me tell you something, success finds you. I can tell you a story real quickly here. Like when I had my first product on the internet, it was called 7dayfitness.com. It was failing for years and years and years. Nothing is ever working. Then I made a decision to just become successful, right? Just become successful. And that doesn't mean making a lot of money. And let me tell you something, everything that I needed began to gravitate towards me. Like I met the person. I remember I met this guy in Canada that taught me a lot. I met another guy from Romania that taught me a lot, to eventually create my own product to attract affiliates to make $1 million in 30 days. And let me tell you something here, folks. I didn't get smarter. It wasn't because I was smarter or I found some secret. I became the version of that person that I wanted to be now. And guess what? Come here. You can do that right now in this moment. Like you can begin to become the version of yourself that you want to be. Let's break this down. Let's go deeper. Come with the word go deeper, Wes. Let me go deeper because I know you guys like that. Listen. So say if you want to be a millionaire. I want to bring up money because I know it's a ton of you that would like to make more money. You want millions of dollars. So I want you to think about the habits, and I want you to comment the habits, the characteristics, the traits of the person that makes millions of dollars. Even if you don't know a millionaire personally, I want you to imagine what are the traits, listen, attributes, characteristics of a millionaire. Comment below. Okay? Comment below. Just what do you think they are? Like, say if you want to be like a doctor. What are the traits, attributes, and characteristics and traits of a doctor? Say if you want to be a successful business person. Well, what are the traits, characteristics, and attributes of a successful entrepreneur? Comment below. I'll wait. Someone said fortitude, consistency, good listener, focus, determined. Okay. Education. All right, so check this out. Now, this is what blows my mind. If all of you already know the traits and characteristics and attributes to be a millionaire, to be successful, why aren't you portraying those traits? Like, if you all agree that there's a version of you, listen to me, there's a version of you in the metaphysical world that already exists. A better version of you already exists. Okay? And all you need to do is embody that person first, which means everything that you type below: education, fortitude, courage, consistency. Okay, exactly. Passion, commitment, confidence. If these are the traits and characteristics of successful people, then all you need to do is demonstrate those traits now. Okay? That's it. I mean, that's how I got wealthy. I realized that I didn't have to wait for the big payday to act like I had a big payday. I didn't have to wait for the Lamborghini to believe that I already owned the Lamborghini. I didn't have to travel around the world first class 5-star hotels to be a person that only flies first class and stays in 5-star hotels. What I would like you to do, you have to embody the person that you want to become now. The attributes, the traits, the attitudes, the behaviors. Comment below, what type of attitude do you think millionaires and very successful and elite, exceptional people have? Comment below. What type of attitude do you think these people have? Comment below. Come on. Stefan asked a great question. He said, how to embody it. Okay? And I'm going to show you live. So how do I embody a millionaire? Okay, let's do it. Do we think millionaires bitch and complain, or are millionaires grateful and happy? Comment below. Predominantly. I'm not saying there are some millionaires that don't bitch and complain, but the majority, what do you think? When you think about someone that's successful, have more than enough money for himself and for his family, do you think that person bitches and complains more than being grateful, excited, and happy? Okay? Excited and happy, right? And grateful. So if you wanted to embody that, I want everybody right now, raise your right hand and think about 2 things you can be grateful for right now, and comment below. What are 2 things you can be grateful for right now in this moment as you're listening to my voice, paying close attention to me? Raise your right hand and think about 2 things you can be grateful for right now that's taking place in your life. 2 things now. Go. Type them. Come on. 2 things you can be grateful for right now. Now what I want you to do, put your right hand down. I want you to think about 2 things you can be happy about. 2 things in your life that you can be happy about and feel happy now in this moment. Type it below. Type 2 things that you're happy about. So what we just did, we just embodied the same attitude and feeling of a successful individual. You just did it. So when the young man said, well, how do I embody it? You just did it. You just thought about 2 things that you're grateful for. That means that at that moment you were grateful. You just thought about 2 things that you're happy about in your life. So in that moment you were happy. You just embodied the attitude of successful people. Okay? Now, how simplistic was that? Was that hard? Comment below. Was that difficult to do that? Okay? What I'm sharing with you is this. I, Wesley Virgin, okay, I embodied the traits, the attributes, and the characteristics of successful people. Even though I didn't have a ton of money in the bank account. Because I remember what Jim Rohn said. He says, what you're looking for is looking for me. He said, what you're looking for is also looking for you. What you're searching for is searching for you. How do you find that thing that's searching for you? You have to embody the experience. See, now this is where we go down to the metaphysical, to the spiritual world. Come on, come with me. Let's go to the spirit world. Because when I use the word embody, that is spiritual. Because to embody an attitude is to embody a feeling. A feeling is something that you can't see. Like you can't touch your feelings. You can say, I'm angry. You can't touch anger. I'm happy. You can't touch happiness. I'm grateful. You can't touch gratitude because it is spiritual. That's why we call that metaphysical. That's why we use the word embody. You have to embody an experience that is invisible, but we know it exists. We call that vibration and feeling. Are you with me? See, your feelings is what get you the physical things that you want. Because see, what we want on a surface level, we want things that are physical. You want a beautiful man. You want a beautiful woman. You want a beautiful car. You want a beautiful home. You want beautiful children. You want to fly around the world to beautiful places, stay in beautiful hotels, right? You want a beautiful Cartier. You want a Van Cleef. You want a Birkin. Okay? See, the surface level of us, we want the physical things. But to get the physical things to come to us, we must embody the spiritual part of those things. Are you with me? Okay? This is what you have to become a master of. Embodying the attitudes and the traits and the characteristics of what you believe success is to you. Okay? There are more upset, angry, sad people that are poor than there are poor, upset, sad people that are rich. Okay? Because I'm not saying that all rich people are happy and all rich people are excited. All rich people are grateful. What I'm telling you, there are more people that are angry, upset, sad, and disappointed and depressed that are poor and average on this planet. People that are successful in any area of their life, well, they're usually happy, grateful, excited people. Now, you may say, well, they're only happy and excited because they're rich. They're only grateful. The only reason they have a smile on their face because they have a lot of money in the bank account. Well, what self-made millionaires understand, and hopefully one day you'll understand, is that, well, obviously they wasn't always rich. Like I wasn't always rich. Which means there was a transition from the man that I was to the man that I wanted to become. And the question is, I know you're asking, well, how do I become that person faster? By embodying the spiritual, the metaphysical things that you must embody first. The feelings, the attitudes, the habits, the traits, all the things that are not sexy, right? Getting up in the morning and meditating, getting up in the morning and being grateful, working and working and working and working and being excited about the work. Working and failing and things not working out, still being excited about the work. See, the issue is to embody the person you want to be in the beginning, it's not sexy because you think that you're lying to yourself. See, many of you, when you're trying to be happy when you're sad, you were like, man, I can't be happy, man. Too much things are going on right now. I was talking to a man last night. And I said, how you doing, young man? He said, not too well. I said, why not? He said, well, I got these negative thoughts. I said, about what? He said, well, got some personal things going on in my life. I said, are those personal things your entire life? And he paused. Because see, what the young man was doing, and we all do this, when something is not going well, we make it everything. I said, young man, whatever you're going through, it's not your life. Just a moment. But you're making it your life because you continue to think about it. And you're thinking about how bad it is and how you need to fix it, and you don't know what to do. So you have consumed your mind. You have taken a thought and you have put steroids in that thought. And those steroids that you have injected in that thought is now permeating your entire mind. Now you believe that that thing is everything. And it's just a moment. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? See, the interesting part about transitioning and embodying and becoming this person is detaching yourself from everything that you want and everything that you desire. It's almost like relearning that you can be happy without stuff. Comment those words below. You can be. Like, you can be happy without stuff. You can be happy without money. You can be happy without things. You could be happy without the love from other people. Like, I want you to consider if you can just be happy just by existing. But you've never been taught that. You've been conditioned and trained that you must be happy based off of external things. It's the ego. Well, I'm this, and I won this many awards, and I got this type of car, and I got this type of bracelet, and I live here, and I got a big house here, and I got this here, and this is me, and this is me. And if you're not careful, your happiness will get lost in the things. Or it will get lost in the things that you don't even have. See, a lot of you don't have anything yet. You don't have a ton of money. You don't have the car of your dreams. You don't have the home of your dreams. Not yet. But yet your happiness is lost in that stuff. You've allowed the stuff that you haven't even acquired yet to rob you of the feeling of gratitude. The feeling of, everything's fine. Everything's going to get better. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? What you want wants you. I want you to remember that. Type that 7 times below. What I want wants me. Think about that for a second. Like, what I want also wants me. Wow. It wants me too. Okay. Like, it actually wants me. Like, the life that that I'm working to design actually wants me too. Wow. So let me continue to keep going. Let me keep pushing and keep learning and keep listening and keep taking action and keep waking up with a good attitude and stay motivated and positive. Because what I want wants me. It's coming. I just need to be patient. It's not only is it coming, it's here. I can actually embody the person that is exceptional, that is successful, that is great right now. Why am I waiting for something to happen? Why am I waiting for some event? I can just be this person now. Like, you can dress like a millionaire right now. You can speak like a successful person right now. You can walk around like you the king or the queen right now. You can smile as if everything in your life is perfect right now. Isn't that crazy? You can greet people in the morning. They say, how you doing? You say, I'm doing absolutely perfect. I'm blessed. Like, you can do that right now. You don't need a course for this. You don't need chakras. You don't need astrology. You don't need numerology for this. Like, you can just be this person right now. You can get up today. You go to happy hour. You go to mimosa, fofosa, whatever you guys do on Sunday, and you can start greeting people. How you doing? Good morning. Good afternoon. How you doing? I like that dress. I love your shoes, man. You know, so I'm so proud of you. Hey, give me a call later. I'm going to help you out with it. I mean, you can start acting like that person right now. It's crazy, right? Like, why are we waiting? Okay? You've been taught incorrectly. You're waiting for the event to happen, for the breakthrough to happen. You are the breakthrough. Like, it can happen right now where you are in this moment listening to me. You can just have a breakthrough. You can just say, you know what, man, I'm successful. You know what? Everything is great. I'm healed. My body is healed. I feel good. I'm going to the gym, working out. I'm a better communicator. I'm surrounding myself with better people. The business is taking off. I'm finding new products to sell. Oh my God, my team, they're elevating. My job is getting better. They're going to give me a raise because I'm working my butt off. And oh my God, I'm getting ready to start a business. Okay. Like, what's keeping you from doing that? In all honesty, is you. You are preventing yourself from having the experience that you deserve to have. Ouch. Damn, right? It's you. Like, you're the one. Like, if you're sitting over there grumpy pants, I've got a lot of grumpy pants, man. Oh, Wesley, I don't know. I understand what you're saying, but I just can't. I just can't be. I don't know. But this is going on, Wesley. You don't understand what's happening in my life. My life, man. Do you understand what happened with my girlfriend, my husband, my wife? I'm in divorce. I'm old. I'm fat. I'm unhealthy. I'm sick. I have no money. The government don't support me. You don't understand. I do. You're just not observing yourself. Okay? Like, you're just not observing the perpetual attitude, because that's an attitude. Like, whenever somebody's complaining like that, and it happens all the time in my DMs, people say, well, Wes, I'm trying to do this. How do I get more money? How do I get more blah, 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 blah. It's always, I swear to God, I will show you guys one day I'm going to show you my DMs. I mean, it's just people crying in my DMs. Wesley, I love your stuff, but I can't. That tells me that you have a bad attitude. Because people with good attitudes, they don't complain about their life when their life is a blessing. Like, your life is a blessing. Let me say it again. Like, your life right now is a blessing. Why? Because someone wasn't blessed to live today. Somebody died just like you. Somebody got hit by a car and broke their legs. Someone like you. Someone just got told that they're diagnosed with cancer today. Someone like you. And you are healthy. Ain't nothing wrong with you. But you choose to focus on the things that are going wrong. You choose to focus on the things that are not going right. Do you not understand that is a choice? And unfortunate for some of you, that is a habitual choice. It's a habit. You wake up, the first thing you think about what you got to do, what you haven't done, and what's not complete. It's like you want problems. You want something to solve every day. Well, I got to fix this. I got to fix this. Well, this not going well. And this, and this, and this. Like many of you habitually look for problems. Isn't that insane? The same people that want to avoid problems, but we looking to fix them. Well, what I got to do today? What I got to fix today? What problems do I have today? I don't wake up like that. What can I design today? That's what I do. That's why when I wake up in the morning, I feel blessed and highly favored because I'm thinking about the blessings that are already falling and coming to me on autopilot. So I'm excited. So I'm designing the day. I said, I'm going to do this today, and I'm going to do this, and this is happening, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. And I get more excited and more excited. And then before you know, I have created and designed a perfect week. Hello? Are you taking notes? Can I get an amen, please? Comment the word amen. Listen, I am designing. While you're thinking about what needs to be fixed, I am designing, I am constructing. You are repairing. You're trying to repair your broken life. I am designing the mansion. Okay? You're trying to repair the foundation called your life while I am pouring the foundation that I call my beautiful life. Okay? You see the difference? Okay? Like, do you see the difference? Do you see the disparity between the poor and the average and the rich? It's our thinking. It's not where we live and where we grew up, who our parents were. It's our thinking. But we don't spend time on like it's Sunday. You know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to meditate 6 to 10 times today, 15-minute increments. I'm going to meditate. Now, why am I doing that? Easy. Because when I'm meditating, I'm embodying the person that is looking for me too. That guy's making $100 million. That guy's making billions of dollars. That guy has a company over 200 to 300 people that he's taking around the world. That guy's changing hundreds of millions of people's lives. Every day when this man go outside, everybody, oh, thank you, Wes. Thank you, Wes. I see you online, Wes. Thank you for your program, Wes. I just enrolled into Overnight Millionaire University, Wes. I love your program. I told my sister, I told my brother, I told my cousin, Wes. Thank you so much. When I meditate, I'm embodying that person that is on his own private jet, flying around the world with his woman and his team and his best friend, going anywhere he wants to go. Enjoying the exotic festivities of life and just going to places that people can only dream of. First class experience. I'm embodying that person. The person that's going to be on thousands of podcasts, news stations, talk shows. Like a flood of these things. That man that has a PR person that's going to have to tell this man what he got to do every hour of his day because I'm going to be so busy. Why do you think I spend so much time at home in my bed working? I'm resting because there's going to become a point I'm not going to be able to rest. It's going to be something for me to do almost every hour of the day, and I'm excited for it. So when I'm meditating, I'm embodying that person. Okay? Why can't you do the same thing as well? Even if you don't believe me, I want you to believe yourself. I want you to believe in my belief in you because you can do it as well. It is nothing that is stopping you or holding you back from embodying the man or the woman that you want to be. Yes, it's going to take you some discipline. Yes, you're going to have to be committed. Yes, you're going to have to be consistent. Yes, there are going to be days you don't want to do anything. Yes, there are going to be problems. Yes, there are going to be hiccups. Yes, there will be challenges. So what? So what? Because what you want wants you. Like what you want wants you. So since what you want wants you, I can't stop because it wants me too. You know how good it feels when you, like women, you know how good it feels when you find a man that wants you to? Man, how elated are you when you find a woman that wants you to? Oh my God, especially men. Men, tell me, how do you feel when you find a woman that actually wants you as much as you want her? And you can feel that she wants you. Well, that's how it is with your goal and the things you want to achieve, your desires. Okay? They want you like that too. They want you the same way, just as much as you want that thing. The same desire, the same feeling, the same obsession that you have for it. It has the same obsession for you. Okay? Listen, before I let you go, I'm proud of you and I love you. And I feel from the top of my heart that all of you this week will begin to embody the man and the woman that you're supposed to be. And it has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with things. It has nothing to do with people. It has everything to do with you. What I want you to do is begin to take your power back. How do you take your power back, Wes? By being still, closing your eyes, and thinking about how great and how wonderful your life can be. Like, what does that life look like? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? What do you hear? Like, I believe everybody that's listening to my voice is going to decide now to do that. It's going to close their eyes and they're going to start thinking about the life that they want. They're going to think about traveling the world, think about money just getting deposited in their bank account every single day. They're going to see the smiles on their faces, hear their children laughing while they go on the Disney cruise around the world. Couples traveling to exotic islands, laughing and making love and kissing and eating very exotic foods around the world while everybody else is working. Closing your eyes and you can smell the chef that's preparing your meals, cooking your bacon, your grits, your buns, your biscuits, your pancakes for the family. They call you by your last name, Mr. and Mrs., and you sit down with the family as they serve you in your beautiful mansion in a gated community. Like, my question is, why can't you close your eyes and just do that? You start thinking that way. See yourself waking up in your penthouse, opening your eyes, seeing a beautiful view, going downstairs, and the valet guy says, "Hey, which car would you like today?" And you say, "I don't know about the Rolls Royce, maybe the Lambo, maybe the ST, maybe the BMW. Well, you know what? I'll drive the G-Wagon today. I'm taking the kids to the fair." Like, why can't you imagine that? Even if you're young with no kids. Say if you're a young man, you wake up, or a young woman, you wake up and say, you know what? You take a deep breath and you say to yourself, man, I'm free. Free to do whatever I want to do. You know what? And you're a woman, say, I'm going to go have lunch with the girls. At 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I'm going to Pilates. And as you look at your bank account, as you do, you see 7 figures. And you jump into your beautiful Mercedes. You turn on your favorite song. You can smell the Mercedes scent. It smells so good in there because they just washed your cars for you. You have a guy that comes, washes your car every single week, mobile. So your cars are always clean. Like why can't you do that? Like, you can do that. That didn't take any time. That didn't take any money for me to just think about that. See, many of you, you're not ready to visualize. Don't think about visualization yet. Just think about it. Why? Because we get what we think about most of the time. Type those words below. We get what we think about most of the time. So let's don't even talk about visualizing. Let's just start thinking about it. Okay? Before we can visualize, we need to think first. We need to think about something other than problems and issues. Let's think about something that we want. Something that we want to experience. Because we think what we think about. Type this below, please, all of you. Kings and queens. We get what we think about most. We get what we think about most of the time. Do I need to drill that in the back of your head? We get what we think about most. Let me dumb it down. The things that we want in our life, we have to think about those things. The more we think about those things will come to us. It's fact. This is not theory. There are millions of people that will agree that whatever you're thinking about most of the time, I get it. You're not going to think about wealth and millionaire status and a beautiful, exceptional, sexy life all the time, but most of the time. What you think about most of the time. When you go to bed at night, what are you thinking about? When you wake up, what are you thinking about? When you're at work, what are you thinking about? When you're at school, what are you thinking about? Okay, you got to monitor your thoughts in the beginning. Come at the word, I get it, Wes. You got to monitor, listen. You have to consciously monitor your thoughts. You have to catch yourself. I give you an example. I work out 5 days a week. So when I'm working out, I don't say, oh my God, I'm so tired. That workout was just too hard. I say, I had the greatest workout ever. I say, I have so much energy right now. Oh my God, I could do another workout. Knowing that I'm not going back to that gym. But I don't say that. I just say I had the best, greatest workout ever. I feel good. I got energy, vitality. Let's go. But I don't go. But I say it. You have to monitor the thoughts that happen on autopilot. Okay? Like we have autopilot thoughts. If we feel, we see what you guys are not aware, we have a lot of self-talk. Why did that person do that? Why did they do that? I hate when they do that. I hate when I do that. Why did I do that? Man, that's so stupid of me. Right? We have this autopilot dialogue that happens all the time. Can I get an amen? Am I the only one that have this autopilot dialogue? Come on, that's negative. I hate when they do that. Listen, I'm going to share something with you. So yesterday, I went to the gym. I did a full body workout, right? Went to the gym, went to Equinox because 24 hours was closed. I don't know why. But I went to Equinox here in Houston, Texas. Worked out. And you know how it is when you work out, you throw your phone all over the ground. You throw your water bottles. I don't know why we do that, but the real people that work out, we throw everything. We don't care because we need to get down to the work. And then after 45 minutes, I decide to leave. And I'm leaving. I check my pockets. I can't find my keys. And for that second, I was about to say, oh my God, why did I forget damn it, I got to go back up. That's what I would usually say. Damn, I got to go back upstairs. I don't want to walk upstairs. I don't want to go searching around the gym. I want to go home so I can work. Because I need to work and I need to get my nails done. Because my appointment is at 1 o'clock and I'm going to be late. Instead of doing that, I say, you know what? I'm glad. It's all good. I'm glad my keys are up there. Because now I can walk up the steps to give me a bit more cardio because I'm not a fan of cardio. So you know what? This gives me the opportunity to do some more cardio. Great. I went upstairs. I was looking around, and finally found the keys and went back to my car. The only thing I did was I changed the conversation. I was getting ready to be negative. I was getting ready to be pissed. Because you know how it is. When you go to the gym, you leave your key and because your key fall out your pocket if you're doing squats or you're doing certain machines and they just fall out, whatever. And you're searching around the gym, you're looking, hey, did you see my key? Did you see my key? You're like, you don't feel like doing it because when you leave the gym, you're ready to go home. But I decided to change the conversation. I wasn't upset. I wasn't mad. I wasn't, oh my God. I said, you know what? I'm glad I get to go back. I just said that. I just said it. It doesn't mean that I felt that, but I said, you know what? I'm glad to go back. And then I start walking up the stairs, and I said, you know what? I'm glad that I had to come back because now I get the opportunity to walk up these stairs. I need more cardio because I'm trying to get that 8-pack. So I need to burn that fat. Thank you. This was awesome. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Okay? But you got to monitor. You got to pay attention. Because a lot of these thoughts, they happen automatically, man. We just get mad. Why did they do that? Why did that bitch do this and this girl do this? I can't believe she acting like this towards me. And why did that guy do that? You know, we start to complain and go off the rail. Catch yourself. The reason why you need to catch yourself because it's not beneficial to you or the other person. It doesn't benefit anyone. Because you are an emotional, intelligent individual. Emotionally intelligent people, they are quiet. They understand that everything that they feel doesn't have to be communicated to themselves or others. Just because you don't like something, you don't have to say you don't like it. Shh. Unless somebody asks you. Be quiet. Hey, I love you guys. Hey, hit the like and share button if you got any value. I'll be back tonight. This is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin. If you would like to join my university to get more of this teaching and more of this type of education, go to overnightmillionaireuniversity.com. Again, that is overnightmillionaireuniversity.com. Sign up, enroll. We have hundreds, if not thousands, of people that are enrolling into the greatest university on mindset and manifestation that you've ever seen. Much love, and let's go.